Alright, first thing is to review and approve May 14th, 2024 minutes.
Move we approve the minutes.
Second. All in favor? We approve the warrants.
Second.
All in favor? Alright, first thing, vice position, we gotta make a decision here. Either appoint Chris as, but for the time being, I don't know. Well, Steve's still around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, he's still active fire chief.
Mhm.
We got an email from Rob Karen the other day, concerned about the fire chief position. So he's still, cause he hasn't given us an official
Yeah,
resignation yet, so, yeah,
as far as I know, that's where we're still saying.
okay,
He's still around, he's still,
active. I see he's still on payroll, so.
Has there been any talk about electing the, nominating a new one?
no. Yeah.
Okay. So as of right now, we still fire chief, and until we hear,
Yep.
get a resignation from him, we still,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
So we can answer Rob's concern, yeah. All right, I'm glad to hear that. That's that on the agenda. Reminders, let's see, town office will be closed at 1 o'clock tomorrow for training. Planning board meeting Thursday at 7 o'clock. You got anything, Chris?
Obviously I was out for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. The guys did a good job getting Brown Road finished up. I talked to Charlie 2 weeks ago from Allstate. He was supposed to be paving this week. I got a call last week saying that now he's thinking that it's gonna be the first to the end of July. And I called him and left him a message today saying, hey, your contract says that it's supposed to be done by June 1st. So what are you gonna do? I didn't get a phone call back yet.
Still got a couple of days.
He's got a month, June 1st, he's got a month, but
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, or July 1st, I think is what it's supposed to be.
July 1st.
Sorry, I think it was July 1st, it's
Okay.
supposed to be done, yeah, sorry, yeah. So now he's thinking, the end of it, but, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna see what he says, but, cause now he's thinking the end of July. And I'm like, that's a lot of difference in 2 weeks on what you're telling me,
Mhm.
so, we're gonna see what he says.
Yeah.
See if we can sweeten the deal a little bit for us.
Yeah, right.
If he's gonna push it off, he can do a little extra. Do something.
Yeah, right.
I mean, hey, if you're not gonna complete your deadline, then we gotta have a discussion about it,
If you breach a contract, won't he?
Technically speaking, yeah. So, kinda irritated me a little bit,
Yeah.
so. other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Everything's going good. Everything's plugging away. They've been working on getting brush cut and stuff like that, trying to get everything cleaned back up.
We still gotta work on Cram Road,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we got a lot of work everywhere.
You meet another car and you're,
Yeah. I think, did they go up there and cold patch that at all, 2 weeks ago?
no,
No? Okay. I know they went and got some cold patch, so I didn't know if they made it up there yet or not.
no, not yet.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, there's some places we got too.
I got myself.
Needs some fill, because you meet another car coming down there, and it's just a.
I think Stevie said something about that, and he said we had to get some gravel up there, so.
Yeah,
We'll get that put on the books.
yeah,
Get a game plan together, do that right off. Yeah, that's pretty much about all I got.
okay,
Waiting for paving,
good.
cleaning up brush, getting everything buttoned up. I got quite a few culverts on Douglas Hill I gotta get done this summer. So, I'm gonna start looking at some of those and some of the ditching, once we get the brush picked up.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
all right, okay. Joe?
No,
All set? Good. Mary?
no, I don't, thank you.
All right, Mary Ellen?
I do have a question, in the town report, when you're reading the, articles, and in the fire department one, it says, yeah, it refers you to page 58, I believe it is, and all there is the fireman's emblem.
There's no report?
We didn't receive a report,
Oh.
so that's basically a page holder.
So this what?
It's a page holder because we didn't receive a report.
Okay.
Yes.
It was just like, it says, refer to, and it's like.
I know, I'm sorry.
I didn't look through
It
it.
matches your jacket.
I didn't look through it yet.
Well, I meant to say something yesterday, and then it's like, we got chatting about everything else.
Right, yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Bruce? No. Chad?
Nope.
We do have one application for assistant, for your assistant down there, so I think, we haven't discussed it yet, but I think she'd be good.
Does she know how to put buoys in?
I bet she could handle that. Have a,
I think it gets Chad trapped until it gets.
Does she know how to handle creeps?
I think she does. She's Betty Mason's granddaughter.
Yeah, possibility.
Heather, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually was gonna yeah, that was one of my names on the top of my list,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
I think she can handle herself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Rob, you got any?
I just have a couple of quick things. I received a call today from, a girl from Porter, actually, and she has a Girl Scout troop that is comprised of girls throughout the 55 districts, and some of them may be Baldwin girls as well, and she's looking for a place to hold Girl Scout meetings in the fall, and it would be like Wednesdays, twice a month from 4:30 to 5:30. So I know we have the Girl Scout room down there that's set up for the Girl Scout troop that we currently have, but I didn't know if there was a way of having them share that space perhaps.
I don't see why not. Yeah.
We don't have to make a decision tonight, but she called today, so I just figured I'd put it out there.
Mm-hmm. When's the other Girl Scout meeting?
They do Friday nights, I think it is,
Friday.
but it's not a weekly thing. So they may very well have stopped for the summer months.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, see why not.
I don't think that the Girl Scouts that are in there take up the whole room, so space that long.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was, Nick Harrington came into the town office today. He owns on the other side of Deacon Road. And he said across from Deacon Road is a patch of land that they're clearing. And he wanted to know what was going on there, if they had permits to do what they were doing, if there was, because apparently there had been an oil company that was going to do something there once upon a time.
I think all he was doing was pushing over the dirt piles. I saw the backhoe in there, but I think all he did was push the sand piles over.
So he wanted to know what was going on, if there was a CUP, if they had permits, and so, I wasn't familiar, so I figured I knew
Yeah, they came
Joe
to
would
the
be
planning
here
board
tonight.
a couple of years ago.
So there isn't anything before the planning board, Joe?
There's nothing before the planning board. They did get a conditional use permit to, have like a weigh station. So they'd haul oil here and then, you know, in large tankers and then pick it up in smaller trucks to haul to Freiburg where they distribute it. I would want to see the date on the permit, on the conditional use permit, because, conditional use permits expire, if substantial progress hasn't been made in 2 years. I think it's 2 years. I always like to check on those things before I get definitive, but, I suspect it's been close to or over 2 years since that permit. And, I think there's some questions here anyway. I'd have questions. That's the sort of thing that would be attended to by a code enforcement officer if we had one.
And you go up and say, hey, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw the backhoe up there last week for a couple days, and they pushed over a bunch of dirt piles, and then the backhoe's gone, and the chain's back up.
Okay. So it's,
But it's not planning board business. We don't do enforcement. That's enforcement.
When he was asking about the CUP and in light of not having a code enforcement officer presently, I didn't know if you knew of anything, that's all.
Lots of questions. People are right to ask questions.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bob, you have anything?
And Dale, did you see, I asked to meet with the roofing guy on Friday at 1?
Was it at 1?
Yeah.
You said after, anytime after 1. Is that what it's gonna be Friday at 1?
Well, he hasn't come back yet.
Okay. That works, if it's a little later, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a look at that last week, what a mess out there. There's water still dripping out of it.
Yeah.
Constant condensation issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, needs to breathe.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Just a question for Joe. The planning board meeting, what are we taking up this week? Is it?
So I hope it would be really nice if we decided that we had something we wanted to take to a public hearing about marijuana.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that won't take too long, I just don't know. If it doesn't take too long, we will go on to consider our land use ordinance and our reaction to LD 2003.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kinda interested in what you came up with on that, so.
Both of those things, people are just getting emotional, more and more emotional.
Mm.
I was caught off guard the last time we talked about pot. I mean, I gotta come down, I gotta bring a gavel in or something,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
not used to that.
Mm.
We don't have
You
that.
don't have any, yeah, all of a sudden everybody in town shows up.
Yeah, and they're calling each other names.
Yeah, I know, it is, yeah.
You're like, what? I thought I lived in Baldwin,
Yeah.
you know,
Civil discourse goes a long way.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to keep them at a even keel.
I'll look to you.
Okay.
I'll look to you, Bill.
Figure that line, just pick them up,
Yeah,
throw them out.
it's just one or two people that, like I said, just don't understand conversation. Yeah, all right, yeah, no, that was it.
Okay. All right, I hear a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
So, Chris, if I wanna use that entrance to my property over there on